Hello everyone, we are heading over to Chevy today to put in the deposit for the new C8 Corvette, and I'm giving up my whole life saving. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so basically what we have to do is we just have to put in a deposit to hold the allocation for the car, and then once the car can fully be ordered, then we're going to do the order. So all I'm doing is putting a deposit to be put in line for the car. And the reason I'm putting in a deposit is to show that I'm serious about ordering this car to the Chevy dealership so that they know and I know that I want to buy the car, obviously. So with that all being said, let's head right out, and then when we get there, I'm gonna hopefully they have some Corvettes so I can at least show you the C7. Obviously they're not gonna have any C8s because they just released on the news, but hopefully they have at least a couple C7s so I can show that to you guys. And in today's video, I wanna talk about color options and then spec options, what I'm thinking on the car. I really wanna get a little bit more in depth than I did in the last video so we can kind of figure out what I'm gonna spec out with the new Corvette. Oh, of course we gotta... Oh, and if you were wondering, I didn't mention this, but yeah, we got the rims all fixed. So yeah, you can see that I never gave an update video on this, but the rims are perfect now and everything's good on the truck for once. Like, I am having absolutely no issues with the truck whatsoever. But yeah, we gotta head out and go give Chevy all my money so that I can have a cool car, okay guys? So we are here at the Larry H. Miller Chevy here in Murray, and this is where we are going to order the C8 Corvette from. But first, let's look at some of the stuff that they have here. Okay, this is not coming through under the camera very well. Let me see if the window rolling down will help out at all, because my windows are so tinted and it still kind of looks red. So this is actually orange. I kind of like that color. So on the Corvettes, they have the Sebring orange. I don't think it is the same as that, the orange that's on this Colorado, but that's one of the colors that I'm thinking of doing. So if you guys could let me know in the comment section below if you think otherwise, black, and then kind of making it, you know. Anyways, let me know on that, because I really like how the orange looks on the new C8 Corvette. And then I guess this is another one, is kind of like they had a couple reds, and I know these aren't the exact reds that's on the Corvette, but I'm just trying to show you a red vehicle so that we can have the image in your mind. That's another option maybe, but I don't know. After having the Shelby, I don't know, I'm kind of sick of red and I don't want another red sports car, so probably not. So yeah. Okay, this has nothing to do with color, but now we know where the Coca-Cola trucks come from. And you can see in my mirror, there's more back there too. But look at these, there's like legit a whole fleet of these Coca-Cola trucks. That's pretty neat. That's something that I didn't know before I worked at a dealership, was, you know, where certain trucks came from. I assume that they just got them straight from the manufacturer, but just like anyone else, any company, they still have to order them from a dealership. So even if it's like a fleet type deal, they still got to get them from somewhere, right? It only made sense. Maybe I'm just stupid. This Audi's hiding out in the back. This thing is pretty sick. Has nothing to do with anything, but if you're watching this video and you own that Audi, good job. So this isn't exactly the same as the Sebring orange, but it's kind of similar-ish. I think that color would be so sick on the new C8. Just let me know on that, guys. I don't know. I really have to see that color in person. I've never seen the Sebring orange in person, but they actually do have a couple Corvettes in the used section, so we're gonna go look at those over there. I have walked all over the lot. As you can see, finally found a Corvette. This is a C7. So obviously, huge differences between the C7 and the C8 Corvette. C7 is going to be front engine, rear wheel drive, whereas the C8 is mid engine, rear wheel drive. And then this one, as you can see, is a Stingray. So 455 horsepower. You could either get an 8-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual. On the C8, it's only an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, and then 495 horsepower. So the performance between the two is gonna be crazy. I mean, 0 to 60 on this C7 is already pretty crazy. It's just under 4 seconds, I believe, with the automatic. But then on the new C8, it's under 3 seconds with the Z71 package. So, I mean, 50 more horsepower, basically, well, 40 more horsepower, and you get that much more performance in Red Rebel. That's one of the colors I considered doing my Rebel was red, but yeah, like I said, kind of sick of it. But speaking of Red Rebel and some stuff on it, do you guys think I should get mud flaps and a tonneau cover on my truck? Or should I do the, you know, like rack thing, Baja rack? I don't know. But yeah, this actually looks pretty sick with mud flaps now that I look at it. Maybe I should do that. Not exactly sure. And now let's look at the front end on this thing. This one, as you can see, is the 2017. But yeah, even the difference on the front end, like this car looks so good. Like it's the best looking Corvette by far other than the new C8. And it's just crazy how much better the C8 looks than the C7. I mean, yeah. I was never even considering a Corvette. I thought that maybe I'd look in the C8, but yeah, I mean, it's just, it's so sweet. And I'm so excited, so we'll see you later, little C7. Let's see what transmission has, by the way. Looks like an automatic. Sad. But now that I'm kind of like sort of done wondering the lot here, we kind of have to sort of go there and put some money down so that I can get the Corvette. So I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm not really gonna take you there. It's gonna be boring. Then I'll just take a picture of the receipt, I guess. But I can't actually order the car. I'm just putting in my place to be able to order the car. So let me explain that. And what I really mean like with that is you can put in a deposit now, but you can't actually put in an order. Chevy hasn't like officially released the ability to order the car. So that's all I can do is just put money down on a car, and then I can come back later and spec out the car. So that's why I'm asking you guys what you think I should do spec-wise on the car, because I can't officially order one yet. And that's really what it is. So everyone that's saying that they're ordering a car, they're not quite ordering a car. So I didn't really order a car. I just put in my place to be able to order one. So now that that's all done, we're gonna head back. And once we're back at my place, I want to talk about what I'm thinking I'm going to do specification-wise, and then I want more input from you guys on what you think I should end up doing specification-wise with the new Corvette. Okay, so we are back from Chevy, and I had to get into something a little more comfortable, and plus I'm kind of going to the gym tonight, so yeah, I had to change into it anyways. But let's go over what I'm thinking specification-wise on the new C8 Corvette, and then I want to hear a little bit of input from you guys on what you think would be better to go for option-wise, you know, one way or the other. Okay guys, I'm going to need you to be very creative. We're going to pretend like this is a C8 Corvette. I know it's a truck, but let's just pretend C8 Corvette. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, in terms of like the brake calipers, whatever color I choose for the exterior paint, I think I should do with the brake calipers unless I choose black. If I choose black, then I'll probably just do red or something like that on the brake calipers, because if I choose black, that means that I'm gonna wrap it this same green, and so then I'll just do red brake calipers because I think that looks cool, and then I'll have like other red accents throughout so that I have 2 Christmas trees in my driveway. Okay, now the other important thing is there's 2 different packages that I've seen that are gonna be at the release. So there's the Stingray, and then there is the Z51 package. I'm thinking about going for the Z51. Now what that really adds, at least from what I heard, is you get like a little front splitter basically, and then you get some other ground effects, and then in the back of it you're going to get a spoiler that's unique to the Z51 package, and then I saw something like upgraded seats are going to be standard on the interior, and then you get some like carbon fiber accents and all that extra cooling, and that's going to be the quickest version initially of the new C8 Corvette. So that's the first package I'm thinking for sure of going for. Now we have to unlock the truck to do the second package. So interior wise, if you guys can't tell, I love red. So I'm thinking on the C8 Corvette doing the red like I have on the truck, so doing those red seats, but then that means I have to get something in like black, because if I do that Sebring orange, I have to do black interior or something like that, because if I did orange with red interior, that would look just bad. So I'm thinking interior wise red or probably black. If I did the orange, I don't know, I haven't been able to really look through the other colors for the configurator, because every single time I try to get into the C8 configurator, it says it's full because everyone's building C8 Corvettes, and yeah, so I actually don't know the other interior colors other than black and red, and I think there was a tan. But if there's an orange interior, I will totally do orange exterior and then orange interior, because I don't care. Okay, now still pretending like this is the C8 Corvette. Other interior package, I was thinking about doing the 3LT, just having it fully loaded like luxury vehicle, because what I'm thinking is just having that as my daily in the summertime, and then having this as the daily in the wintertime. So I mean, that just makes sense to me. And if it's gonna be my daily in the summertime, I want it to be fully loaded. So I'm thinking 3LT on the interior trim package. So going all the way up in the specs. So bigger touchscreen, all the luxury features, just, and it says it comes with like micro suede everywhere. Okay, they had me sold at like suede and freaking carbon fiber everywhere. Take my money, Chevy. The other cool package that comes with the C8 is there's like a little front end lift system. So still pretending this is a C8 Corvette, so it'll lift the front end, and you can set it with the GPS so that like when you go to your driveway, for example, it'll automatically lift up the car. I think that is so cool. So definitely getting that front end lift system, and another way that it makes that car practical so I could drive it every single day. Now we've got to look at the roof, and then in terms of the roof, you could get body painted. You can also get, oh, there we go. So You can get body painted, you can get black, or you can get carbon fiber. Or no, wait, it's not black, sorry, glass. You can get glass roof, body painted, or carbon fiber. I'm thinking carbon fiber for the roof on the C8 Corvette. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking on that, is doing carbon fiber on the roof for that option, because I think that looks cool. And I'm not sure if I'd wrap around it or not, because if I did a carbon fiber roof, then I'd have to get an aftermarket carbon fiber hood to match it, and then probably a carbon fiber spoiler. So yeah, that sounds like it's gonna get expensive, but I think it's worth it. Now, I don't really think I'm missing anything option-wise. Let me know if you think that I'm missing any options that I should get, but that's what I'm thinking. So either Sebring orange or black for the exterior color, red or black on the interior color, unless they have an orange interior, because that'd be cool. And then Z51 package with the front end lift, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and the Magna Ride suspension thing. I want to get the magnetic suspension thing. I had that on my Shelby, absolutely loved it. Have to get that option too. And then carbon fiber on the roof, and oh yeah, body painted brake calipers if they have that option. And I think that's everything. Let me know, like I said, if I missed anything option-wise for the C8 Corvette, but that's kind of like the specification that I'm thinking. It's gonna look crazy. I'm gonna love it. I am so excited. Now, there is one more thing to discuss. So I talked to Chevy today, and then I also looked it up on Chevy's website. You guys can all see that on their website. It looks like the Corvette is not gonna be able to be ordered till later this summer, is what it sounds like, and then they won't start building cars till the end of the year. So I won't be getting a car until probably 2020 at the earliest, and that gives kind of like a huge gap between sports cars essentially, and that gives me a lot of time to basically figure out my specifications. So this gives us more than enough time to pick out the perfect specification for the new C8 Corvette. Now that that's all said, please leave down in the comment section below what you think I should do fully for the spec on the new Corvette. I really appreciate all of you for watching and the continued support with all the reviews and everything. If you are stopping for the first time, please subscribe. I've got a ton of fun content coming up. I can't talk, guys. I quit. Anyways, I'll see all of you in that next video. Okay, so I promise this is the last end credit scene, but I just got this email, right? So I just barely got this email. And this is a day after I put $1,000 down at the Chevy dealership for the C8 Corvette. So apparently Chevy doesn't know that I already have a reservation, and they already have $1,000 for me. So thanks for being on top of things, Chevy. Good job.